Unit 7, Circles. Preview video 7.5, Part 2, Circle, Circumference, and Area. Sit tall. Inhale. Deep breath. And breathe in. Taking a look here, we're continuing our exploration and application of circle, circumference, and area. So we're going to attempt to complete on your own the next two problems, just to give you a heads up. There's only two. You're going to get 4 minutes each. You're going to work in pencil or multiple colored pencils. Then you restart the video and you correct in red pen. Let's be very obvious that you've corrected your work. If you finish before the end of the 4 minutes, scroll down to check your work. Ready? Make sure you finger track and read aloud. Do this on your own. You have 4 minutes. Go. Okay, students, I hope you really took the time to attempt to do this on your own and you're not simply copying the answer right now. You should have a red pen handy. Let's see what's here. It says the circumference of, so circumference is around, let's just take stock of what we have. Circumference of the south rose window of the Chartres Cathedral in France is 34.56 meters in length. So this circumference is 34.56 meters in length going around. What would be the area? Always start with what you have, not with what you need. We have the circumference, which is 34.56 meters. We start with what we have, so we write out the circumference equation, C equals d pi. If you look very carefully, C equals d pi, that means our diameter pi equals 34.56 meters. So here you go 34, one more step. You need to remember that pi itself is a number, so we can divide it out. Pi is a number. .56 divided by pi. And you can see that we just found our diameter, which is 11, even if you round. So our diameter equals 11. So we just found our diameter here, which is 11 equals our diameter. Now area equals pi r squared. So the only thing we need for area is the radius. Radius is half of 11, so it's going to be 5.5 squared times pi. So I'm going to do the exact version first, which is 5.5 squared. That's 30.25 pi. So 30.25 pi meters squared. That's the exact version. And then the decimal version is going to be 95.03 approximately meters squared. Check your work, make note of what you did correct and where you dropped the ball. Let's try this again. You're going to finger track and read out loud and attempt to do this problem in 4 minutes. Go. let's take a look how you did. Again, correct your work. I really, really, really hope you actually attempted this problem on your own rather than just copying, because copying is not learning. Let's reflect on the work that you already have. It says that a front wheel diameter of an average Harley-Davidson bike is 25 inches. So the diameter is 25 inches. Diameter equals 25 inches. If you rode this motorcycle from San Jose to San Francisco, about 60 miles, how many revolutions would it make? Revolution is like that. The first thing you should have figured out is the fact that a revolution is the same as circumference. And circumference equals d pi. So right here, if circumference equals d pi, my circumference equals 25 inches times pi. And we're going to get an approximation because we need to use it for something else. So 25 pi and I get 78.54 approximately. 78.54 inches. So every single time this wheel turns, it travels 78.54 inches. Part of the issue here, though, is that the distance is not being measured from San Jose to San Francisco in inches. From San Jose to the city to San Francisco is 60 miles. And we are asking, how many times does this wheel turn, which travels a mere 78.54 inches? How many wheel turns are within that 60 miles? So we have to get the 60 miles into inches. You're given a couple pieces of information. For every foot, there's 12 inches, and there's 5,280 feet in a mile. So let's start with this. We're going to go, first we start with the fact that we have 60 miles. Within those 60 miles, we have times 60 miles, we have 5,280 feet. So 316,800, that's feet. So 60 miles equals 316,800 feet. Now we're going to get that feet, 60 times 5,280. We're going to get that feet into inches. So we times every foot by 12. And we get 3,801,600 inches. So 3 million. So we had to do a double conversion. Now, we divide by our single circumference, which is a single roll, 78.54. And we have 3,801,600 divided by 78.54. That's both in inches. And we get approximately 48,404 rotations, 48,404 rotations or revolutions.